Here's the hard truth. Late starters don't fail because of a smaller nest egg or a low income. They fail because of not taking any action or taking massive risks trying to catch up. All you need is just 2 specific levers to pull on to accelerate your portfolio without the risk of ruin. And stick around till the end because there's a bonus section that's just for you. Let's find out. Most of the people end up skipping this step, not having a cash buffer. Everybody wants to invest, right? Everyone wants to put their money into the next big thing or into the stocks or the target date funds and everything else out there. But when it comes to having some kind of an emergency fund, some kind of a cash buffer, very, very low number of people who have that. Even if they do, it's not significant enough. You need about 3 to 6 months saved up as cash. Think of this as an airbag for your car or like health insurance, right? You don't need it unless you're in the hospital. Same here. Things like car crash, medical bill, job loss, even a home remodeling project. Things like that, and you just go and raid your investment. And this significantly interrupts your compounding machine. So rule number 1 is always build up that emergency fund. Here's a simple way to estimate it. Just take your monthly mortgage or rent, multiply it by number 2. That's roughly your monthly expense to begin with. Now you multiply that number to 6 months and that's your target. Okay, don't break your back over that. Just start small. $10 a day, that's $300 a month. If you think you can achieve that, okay, go for 15. Remember, this is like a meal a day. If you can afford a meal a day, I'm pretty sure you can afford to do this for your emergencies. Now think about your old jobs. You have those old 401ks lying around scattered, getting charged fees, and that you have forgotten. The best thing you can do first is consolidate everything. Open an IRA account, bring everything inside. If it were up to me, I would just open an account with Vanguard. I had an account with those guys for more than 20 years. They have a reputation for the lowest fees and a clean reputation. Now, the interesting thing. This is where most of the people lose the plot. What do you do after you consolidate everything? Where do you put it in? Most of them start again chasing after that stock tips or maybe that AI fund or the crypto fund and things like that. But did you know which is the fund that has a reputation for more than 20, 30, 40, 50 years of beating everything out there? Fund that is hardly marketed. Why? Because there are no commissions involved. That's the S&P 500 index fund that beats all the other funds out there, mutual funds, hedge funds, target date funds, over a 10-year period. And if you go over a 15-year period, they beat 97% of more than 2,000 funds out there. And this is why having a simple setup, everything into the S&P 500, which is well diversified, 500 companies globally, not only have a good performance, if they have a bad performance, they get thrown out. If you want even more diversification than that, go for the VTI. That's the closest competitor. That's the total stock market, which covers the entire US stock market. If you put money in any of these, just fill it, shut it, and forget it for 10 years, 15 years, and watch your net worth compound the best possible way. But there is one thing that you need to do for yourself, the bonus section. Not thinking about the taxes. You know, your 401ks grow because you are now focused towards that, right? With time, it's gonna become bigger and bigger. And the time of retirement, when you're ready to take it out, Uncle Sam is gonna be waiting with his cut. This is why it's very important to think about the Roth IRA, or if you are with the company, 401k Roth. This is like paying the taxes on the seed so that the harvest is tax-free. At the time of retiring, you have simply no hassle but to get a clean check. Or if you're not around, your family gets a clean check. If they decide to let it stay, they can even compound for a few more years and then get it tax-free. Think about your legacy. Versus, if you're doing the 401k right now, sure, you save on the tax, but it's actually, you're deferring your taxes, which means you're simply paying this bill later. Plus, you get forced to withdraw the money according to a fixed schedule because Uncle Sam needs his cut. This 401k Roth simplifies things, plus allows you to grow your wealth tax-free and make your retirement completely hassle-free. If you're over 50, you even get catch-up contribution limits. Use them. This basically means all that growth, doubling and tripling over the next decade is 100% yours. Once these mistakes are fixed, something powerful happens. You stop panicking and your money starts working harder for you. I know this sounds like a big mountain to climb, but trust me, there is a bunch of resources out there. You can check out my videos on the channel for different situations and stages you are at. In my 20 years of investing, I've gone through a lot of these phases, and not only me, but a bunch of other people I've helped along the way. As it starts settling down, as you start creating this financial dream for you, you start getting more confident and clear, and then pleasant surprise in the 10-15 year period awaits, where you see your compounding miracle. So keep at it, be patient, and I'll see you on the other side.